Alright, up next we're going to play the game of Panel of Experts, and that will be JB, RJ, and Anna up on the stage. Alright, for this game we will be asking three distinguished panel experts different questions about our lives. So start thinking about those questions, but first let's get a suggestion for each of these folks of an occupation. So for JB, can I get an occupation?
Psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist. Psychiatrist. For RJ, another occupation.
CEO.
CEO of whatever you want it to be. And for Anna, one last occupation.
Cowboy.
Hunter.
Truffle hunter? Truffle hunter. Truffle hunter. I do that in my free time. Alright, so welcome to the game of Panel of Experts. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to have three distinguished experts that are going to be answering any and all of your questions that you have to ask. But before we get started with those questions, let's introduce our panel, starting right here with number one.
Hello, how are you? I'm Jeffrey Rickett. Yes. I'm a psychiatrist. I've been practicing for 27 years, but I also I enjoy sculpting wonderful creations out of dead wood with a chainsaw. Yes, it helps me relax from seeing patients with the problems
I
of
can
their
imagine. That's intriguing. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. Moving on to expert number two. Hi, how are you?
Doing well. My name's Ben Morgan. You know me as CEO of Global Core. I brought this company from nothing, took it public. But what you don't know about me is that staring at a computer screen, going to meetings day to day, not that exciting. You don't get to get your hands dirty. That's why when I'm on my private island, I build sandcastles. That's just get in touch with the earth.
Two artists here with us. That's awesome. Finally, expert number three.
Oh, hey, I'm Jeanette, and I hunt truffles. I mud wrestle in my spare time.
Oh, interesting. All right.
Also an art form. I mean, I am with
we have three experts that know how to let loose. So, from the audience, let's get a question. Any kind of question? Yes, you, sir.
Why does my hair always frizz up in summer?
Why does his hair always frizz up in summer? Let's start right here with you, Jeffrey.
Well, of course, for a very definitive answer, I would have to ask you about your parents and how you feel about your father and mother. But I can tell you right off the bat that if you want your hair to be less frizzy, I have found, not a chainsaw, but those electric weed trimmers. You take and you slice it right down the side. When it's frizzy, no problem.
Awesome, awesome. Not a chainsaw, remember.
No.
Not a chainsaw. All right, move on to number two, Ken.
I'd cut your costs and just pick it. I mean, you're not going to have to pay for any of the hairstyling services and more hair products. It's going to add up year after year. And then once you pick it, you're going to want to put a nice bud just right on the dome. And that's going to keep it nice and short for you.
Okay. So, spa treatment. Finally, Jeanette.
he's right about mud. I like mud, but since that has been stated, I'd have a great nose, and I could sniff out several hair products for you. If you'd like to employ me, I'll let you know my hourly rate.
Hey, nice, nice. You guys can talk after the show. Let's get another question from our audience. Does anyone have like a life question? Something you've always wanted to? Yes.
I'm thinking about getting a new pet. What kind of pet would you recommend?
What kind of pet would you recommend? Interesting question. Let's start here with
Easy, pig, easy, super easy, super smart, good noses is something I appreciate, better than a dog, don't have a lot of hair, really, cleaner than you'd expect, yeah, pig.
Awesome. How about you, Jeffrey?
Well, of course, I would say that you would want to find a dog or a pet, a cat that, actually took into consideration your own personality. And after that, you know, try to find some utility. I very often have a friend bring over his anteater. He helps sniff out little rodents and termites in my stuff.
There you go. So it depends on what you're looking for, I guess. Let's go on to Ben. What kind of pet?
Well, it really depends where you're going to keep this pet. At my ranch, I've got 38 head of buffalo. And they're beautiful animals, but honestly, I spend more time on my island, and where I have a really strong family of Galapagos tortoise. And they're only tortoise, you know, outside the actual Galapagos Islands. So, you know, just consider where you're going to be keeping these animals.
There you go, very practical. Let's get one final question from our audience. Anyone have a... Yes?
How do you know you found true love?
How do you know you found true love? Let's start with, how about the psychiatrist?
Well, of course. With my patients, I can tell that they have found true love when they stop coming to me 3 times a week instead of twice.
Yeah. Okay. I guess it's not all that it's correct.
It's wonderful. It's like cutting through this crazy redwood oak tree and sculpting this wonderful, beautiful sculpture of a mermaid singing out to the sea. And you know the storm is coming. Right? Crushing down like a tsunami.
I have a lot more questions. Let's move on to Ben, our CEO.
I thought once I had found true love, Tiffany, and then I thought I had found true love again, with Kimberly. And then I thought that I had found true love again with Amber, and I don't know if true love is something you really find. I just try to find somebody who tolerates me and that I can tolerate, and then we call it a day.
Another practical answer. All right, finally.
You gotta sniff it out. It's like fine truffle. I smelled my husband through mud, and I knew. Right up in wherever, I just knew it. I smelled it. So think of it like a fine chocolate. Sniff out your mud and foul things that occur at the bottom of trees.
All beautiful, beautiful depictions of love. And that's all the time we have.